Hello, it's 12:37 on a Wednesday. Just turned 12:38. I'm going to start making a breakdown. I'm going to record the whole process for anyone that's interested in the behind the scenes because I'm going to try and do this in one session. The Brewers and the Rays, they got into a brawl yesterday. There's some good context and backstory. I haven't even looked at all the footage yet because I don't like to do that too much before I have it like in the software. Sometimes I'm just going to be quiet and working. I'll time lapse those. Others I'll explain what I'm doing. And here we go. We're off to the races. I am going to try not to leave this room. Last time I did this, it took 5 hours. So here we go. I'm recording my screen. I'm recording my face. We got the time up there, 12:38 still. 38 seconds. And we're going to go. Here we go. So I have the footage here from the past 3 days, and I have past benches clears over here in Premiere because I want to kind of tell the full context of this, but I feel like I need to get into it first. So what I'm going to do, first I'm just going to lay everything out on my timeline. That's how I operate it. So right when this transition ends at a replay, I'm going to cut that down. Now that's the very start of my frame there on Premiere. I can't explain all the technical stuff because that'd take too long if you're looking for like tips and tricks of shortcuts. What I'm looking for here is I'll make this a little bigger for you. The first frame where the ball is 100% out of his hands. And then I'm going to put a little red marker on the footage down here. And that's the one broadcast. And then I'm going to get to the end of this sequence. And by the audio, you can see the ending. Oh, those were some fun fan shots. So that's exciting. I'm going to cut that footage. Then this is the post game. Our dude, Vinny. Two-time warehouse champ, Vinny Rotino. What up, Big Vin? That's cool. Change the color so I know that's a different broadcast. So that's a replay of the home run and the shit talking. I'm going to keep that. They probably have that earlier, and I mark it yellow. Yellow means replay. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm just creating the puzzle pieces needed for me to put together my own puzzle. That's what I'm doing in color coding. Oh, and before all the comments, how are you doing this with the trackpad? How are you doing this with the trackpad? It's so much faster. I just whip around, I slide, I pinch, I 3-swipe, I 2-swipe. And then we're going to take the red marker that we have and stack them so we're synced up. Now, it wasn't part of this file, but we have the homer that somewhat started all this here. And I'm going to do the same thing. You know what? I'm going to do the rest quietly, and then when it's totally prepped and we have the pieces, I'll show you. I'm actually going to I wanted to get my phone out. I like watching shows while I do this. I don't really want to get lost in the story and then get ahead of myself. So a lot of times I'm going to just put a show on. Here we have the home run and stare down. This section right here, home run and stare down. This is the hit by pitch and ejection. This is the confrontation and benches clear. And the thing I'm going to run now on these, save it, is I'm going to select them and click this thing called scene edit detection, which is going to detect when they change cameras, when they cut to a different camera, and put a cut there. That way I can they're helping me create said puzzle pieces. So I'm going to run this scene edit detection. And while that runs, I'm going to go chill and watch the cricket match. Okay. So you can see it chopped them all up. That's where they switch cameras on the broadcast. Like this one has no cuts. I wonder if it's a bunch of transitions or why it couldn't read that. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, because a bunch of replay transitions. So when they do this and they crossfade it, that detection can't cut it. So right now what I'm going to do, and I try to do this fast, is just scrub over all of it and do that manually. Now I'm going to toggle off the top row, so we're just doing the bottom row. Use the same graphics because it's Bally's. See that Jose Siri solo home run? Just delete unused stuff and then get replays of what we like. Fans yelling. I put fans in purple. All right, I have the replay separated for all the different sections. And first, what I'm going to do is duplicate one of these, make it that color. That's my score bug color. So now I have a third color that's up there. And what I'm going to do is go to effects and type in Bally's. I have a preset Bally score bug mask. That's going to crop out the score bug, and then Bally score bug motion. I'm going to put it top left. And I'm going to take that, copy the settings, which will take both of those things, and paste them there. So now they both have it. And copy that. I'm making a dual screen, my own. Like I can do multicam, but it lags, so I just create my own. And then I'll scrub through and see which one I want to go with. When we come back to Peralta, I'm going to show that because he might be looking upset there. So now you can see we're rotating between the broadcast when it goes dark gray to light gray. You can even see that the green screen change. The replays are going to show this way better. I like that because it's a little bit of a reveal that he was watching him. So if we show this one first, then we can cut to this one. And then what I'm going to try and do is build like a continuous shot out of the replay. So boom. Okay, I like that. So we just took 3 replays and we connected the pieces how I wanted to tell it. So we get variety, but also I like the slow playing it of like the pitch, boom, see the celebration. And then when he picks his head up, takes a breath, we can reveal that Peralta ain't that into it. I'm trying to see if using this replay is more fun, visually appealing. But I have to match them in a way. I'm abandoning that. Don't need it. Finish the story with Siri coming home to score. Trying to make it so he's in the same frame so your guys' eyes at home don't have to refine him when we switch. See his ear? Same square. And then his nose is in the same spot on this one. Helps the viewer follow along, even if they don't realize it. It just helps a seamless watch because one thing leads into the other. All right, that's done. Now this section of 3 balls, I'm going to speed run. All right, this shot on the bottom, I need that. I need to establish it, like, okay, in his next at bat. And then up top, they gave us the pitcher. So great. Even though those happened after the first pitch, I'm going to use them as my establishing shots. Now I just got to choose which broadcast I'd rather use. Would we rather use the blue green screen or the red? I'll use the red. I usually take the ball at the leg, and that's my cadence. So every time it goes to a new pitch, it's boom, boom, same like pacing. And now we have the intro where we see in the 6th inning, Siri comes up again, staring at him. First pitch, ball out, ball in, ball down. All right, so this is my lip reading section right here. So the early lip readings, I'm just going to go through this. And if I see it on the first glance, like it's easy, I'm just going to type it out. Hopefully I can get like 50% of that and I don't have to study it or think or watch it 100 times. We'll see. I mean, Murphy points at him right here and says, "You're wrong." And then he says, "Get the fuck out of here." What's Murphy say here? It's like, probably, "How the fuck do you throw him out?" I'm going to put that in as a placeholder right now. All right. So that's that little snippet. That's pretty easy. You hit him on purpose. Easy as it can get there. 20 text messages. What the fuck? I put all the subtitles on this one, but this one's better. So we're just going to have to migrate them over and do it again. He says, "You're really tough fucking guy." Oh, yeah. You're one tough fucking guy. Oh yeah, you're one tough fucking guy. The lights went off. I haven't turned them back on. You are a tough guy, so what you're doing is bullshit, all right? Weird. That's weird. So we have those for fun. Let's see what these fans say. That's fucking ridiculous. Thumbs down. I don't know what those fans say. I really wish I did. All right, so fuck, I still got the whole fight to go. Shit. All right, let's see the lip reading on this. Fuck. All right, so we have the replay angle. That's already kind of getting a phone call. I don't know what that is. I'm not getting into that. Turn the lights on for me. Been dark in here for a while. I started the lip reading. I think the ump has a lisp. So. See his tongue right there? It's out. I think he says he hasn't missed a spot by this much, which is very complimentary. Huh. I think it's "you have," and then it's he stops. It's always confusing when people do that, but it's pretty natural in arguments to do that. I think he says "you have," stops, and then he says right here, "You don't know my fucking pitcher." This is "you said I'm a real tough guy." What? What is this? Does he say, "Go fuck yourself, you little bitch"? Hey, fuck yourself, you little bitch. He does. He unfortunately does say that. All right, so here's a decision that I would have to make. Do I separate it? Because they say this at the same exact time. Murphy says, "You said I'm a real tough guy." And the umpire says to him, "You are in trouble." Do I separate it to show both, or do I just delete one of the lines and keep it like fluid? I would delete the "you are in trouble" because he says, no, you said I'm a tough guy. And then the says, "You are a tough guy." So the way, and I would need that to be back to back so it makes sense in the flow of conversation. So then you would have to do, I think Pat says, "Fuck you, you piece of shit." Turn the lights on for me again. You said I'm a real tough guy. You are a tough guy. So what you just did is bullshit. So what you just did is bullshit, all right?
You need anything from out here, water or anything?
No, I'm gonna, once I finish this, I'm gonna get up and take a walk before I get to the brawl part.
Cool.
Better not be any lip reading in the brawl part. That would suck. Oh, looks like he calls him piece of shit again here. Just fuck you. You telling me I'm a piece of shit? You are a bad person. You know that? Something in your ass. I think I'm going to dice this up to make it so not personal. Okay, fuck. Now I have the brawl left, but I think I'm going to pause all these cameras and time it. It's 4 o'clock. Oh, fuck. I'm not going to finish this. I'm going to pause these cameras, walk around, stretch, and then I gotta race through this brawl part. Oh, fuck, there's so much good stuff. I'm going to mark it green. It's going to be right before the slap. And then from the initial slap until Reese on the ground, I'm going to make that blue. And then the rest of the way, I guess, red. I'm getting so tired. I'm so tired. This is Bryce Wilson. He just goes in there and grabs him. I think this might be one of my last edits. Oh no, I gotta go fix all those subtitles. Fuck. All right, I have a guide template called subtitles. And when there's only one, the middle one goes right there. So I'm just snapping all these to place. But this is an overlapping right here. So that's the guide. My eyes burn. All right. It's 5:01. I got like 20 minutes to get the voiceover done, and then I can bring it home. And after the kids go to sleep, I can finish the edit there. My eyes are on fire. What do I have to do? One hour mark of the Roadcaster. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Brewers have a 3-0 lead in the top of the third
inning, but Siri says I can do that. First pitch of the at-bat. Throws it over. Probably didn't like that. He kind of just walked it off. But hey.
and he's off. This breakdown is brought to you by DraftKings. Now, hey, that's cooler than fighting. Those guys are cool. All right, that's it. 5:21. I was 1 minute past due. I'm going to stop all this recording. I got to get all this footage onto the computer, go home, take care of the kids. It's my morning with the kids tomorrow, so we'll see when this gets up. How many text messages did I miss over the course of the day? Because I didn't look at my phone in 5 hours. 36. 36 texts. Hopefully nothing too crazy.